Hi, I'm Sarah and welcome to Core News. Today I'll be talking to you about the K-drama Dear X. This K-drama is, a lot of people love it and love the aesthetics. When the trailer dropped, everyone was like, this is a K-drama everyone should watch. Its main source is a webtoon. There was a lot of people upset by how the story diverged from the webtoon. Let me just tell you what Dear X is about. Dear X is about Baek Jin-ah. Baek Jin-ah is a girl and she grows up in a very painful and very traumatizing family situation. Her mom is abusive, her dad is abusive, and both of them are not just abusive but also neglectful. And a series of events happens, and these series of events cause her to have a very traumatizing, troublesome youth. And she develops a very manipulative personality because she had to survive. She had to outthink adults, make sure she's safe, make sure she's in a good position. And the way she looks at others is very influenced by that. By her side since childhood was Yoon Jun-so. He loved and protected her unconditionally, even enabling her. He believes that his devotion is gonna make her feel safe, make her stop hurting people when they hurt her. Ajina's actions turn very dark during the years with her desperation to feel more safe, to feel like no one can hurt her, no one can hit her, no one can degrade her. So her actions turn very dark over the years. There's also Kim Jae-oh, and he has a very tragic background. And the three of them are like connected from when they are younger, and they grow up to be very influential in each other's lives. Ah wants to be powerful, not just because she wants fame or fortune, but because she wants safety at the core. In Dear X, you watch Ah navigate the world of the fame, of entertainment, the world of the powerful, the betrayal of others, of her and her manipulations, weave a web that causes a lot of tragic outcomes. So the main cast. First of all, Kim Yoo-jung. Kim Yoo-jung is an actress. I've watched her since she was a child actress, playing the younger version of very famous characters. And yeah, she's a child actress, and she has, in a couple of years ago, transitioned into adult roles. Very popular series that are mostly all hits. She's an A-list actress at the moment, and I've liked a lot of her projects that she had concluded since she became an adult. I really love her acting. She's a great actress, and I think she carried this K-drama. Kim Young-dae, playing Yoon Jun-so, he's an unknown to me. So I looked at the series he was in, but this is the first time I've seen him, but I also liked his acting, even though I hated his character. Kim Do-hoon, playing Kim Jae-oh. He's also an unknown to me, but I really liked his acting. I liked how intense he was, how sincere he came across. He's an actor I'm really looking forward to his new project. So what works in Dear X? In Dear X, the thing that really works is all the characters are bold, are very intense, and very direct. It's a very moody and dark K-drama that isn't afraid to shy away from really dark themes and dark situations. There's a lot of tension, a lot of pain, a lot of hurting people, a lot of strategizing and trying to outmaneuver each other. I think that part was very fascinating because you never know where the story is going to go and which characters are going to be important or not important. Also, a lot of the characters are morally complex, morally gray. You don't know what they think is right or wrong. You don't know where the limit is. You don't know when they're pushed over the limit. It's very interesting to see how they tackle the situation the main character is put in and then she puts others in. So that aspect was very interesting because you kind of start not knowing anymore who is the person that's evil, who's bad, who's worst, who did what, who started this. Things become a little muddy, and I think it's very interesting because I think in real life things are also very complex. This series has a very big global impact. It's very popular, but people that loved the webtoons were very upset because there was a clear diversion between the main story in the webtoons and the story that was going on in the K-drama. And I think that this has happened almost every time a webtoon or a manga or a Japanese drama was remade into a Korean K-drama show. Most of the times they just make it the Korean K-drama version. So they exclude things that they don't think are important. And I think that's like the first weakness because of the exclusion of a lot of important storylines, you feel the heaviness without knowing why this heaviness is there in some parts of how characters are interacting with each other. So for me, when I found out about certain storylines, it explained to me why certain characters were having such difficulty interacting with each other. So I think that part was a little bit amiss. Another thing that a lot of people were talking about, not liking about this K-drama, is about there is no characters you can root for. There's no likable, lovable characters that you can root for from start to end. And that makes it, I think, for a lot of people really hard, because a lot of people tend to watch K-dramas because they want lovable, cute, nice, kind-hearted character that they can just root for, and that's not how Dear X operates. Also, I don't think this K-drama is for everyone because it really got dark. There were a couple of storylines and a couple of themes that I really thought, I don't think I've ever watched K-drama tackle this. So it got very dark, but I do think that for me personally, I do like it because I just like it when K-dramas go a little further. If you like K-dramas that are psychological thrillers, morally ambiguous, anti-hero focused, dark romances and stories that make you question morality, power, and ambition, do watch Dear X. I tried to look up K-dramas that I thought were like similar, that maybe people that watch Dear X could watch, or that people that if you watch one of these K-dramas, you think maybe Dear X is for you. So the first K-drama is VIP. VIP is a K-drama about a married couple that work I think they are managing a department, a fancy luxury department store in Korea. The wife starts suspecting the husband of having an affair. And the way, I don't want to mention why there's an overlap between the story and Dear X, but there is a main storyline that is very similar. So VIP. The next K-drama is High Society, and I think the reason I want to recommend this one is because the main actors and the main actresses are A-list actors. The K-drama tackles the differences in class, in societal expectations. How do you go outside of your class? How do you get accepted or not accepted? And I think even though this is like a more completely different situation than in Dear X, there is still that play with power, play with class, who is protected, who isn't protected, who doesn't, who gets a slap on the hand or on the wrist, and who gets huge consequences for the same actions. I think that there's an overlap there, and also it's very interesting. Yeah, I love the characters, the actors. Definitely recommend. Another K-drama that I just thought of, Mine. It's because I'm recommending this one is because Mine had a lot of the same way it was shot. You know, the dark vibes, the tension. I think if you like that in Dear X, you can like Mine, because Mine is also about the world of the rich, the world of people that are beyond just having money. They're powerful, they're elite. So it's like, and then the tension, the problems that arise if you live in that world, the limitations. So I think that could also be very interesting. Did you watch Dear X? Are you going to watch it? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and bye.